Respect, not genuine love, respect, faith, true patience, time to the genuine ones only. Respect. You know, when you least expect it, God heard your prayers when you had your moment in your time in your life when you was going through your trials and tribulations to show up for yourself, to elevate, to become your best self vision of yourself today. You know, God installed self-awareness, self-respect, self-healing, self-control, self-discipline, self-care, self-value, self-worth, self-patience, self-peace, self-love, self-confidence, and healthy boundaries so you can become your best self vision of yourself. You know, when God heard those tears that she was crying and you were screaming out, when is my time to just be myself and not just be myself to the right person that's going to come into my life and value my time and I could just be my transparent self, you know? And to reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself is, you know what? I gotta be patient with the process because God is patient with me. Especially when God allows you to see the day for a reason. You know, when you're in tune with yourself, to love yourself, to respect yourself, that energy hit different. You know, when you come across somebody that brings the best out of you in a healthy way, not that toxic way, because that toxic door is closed for a reason and can't nobody get in there. You know, and you and the person that you're communicating with, you know, y'all both had your fair shares and ups and downs, but life itself, and y'all became each other's peace in a healthy way when y'all got in tune with each other, because God said these steps was already ordered before y'all even, you know, y'all even acknowledge each other. You know, and somebody can come into your life and see so much potential within you, and not just potential, but more than beyond potential, that they see something so amazing within you and everybody else overlooked it, or people saw it within you, but they try to sidetrack you and not allow you to become your best self vision of yourself. So they just try to below you as a nobody, or they try to give up on you and all that, like, so you won't become your best self vision of yourself. So they thought that's what they thought they was trying to do, like to hurt your feelings or whatever the case may be. But this person saw something much bigger than that. This person actually saw you as a person. This person actually saw you as a genuine soul that it was one of a kind, and they never found somebody like so genuine and true like you. And you're a real one, and you don't have to wear a mask to tune into yourself, to tune into them. And when you come across somebody that can genuinely bring the best out of you and bring out good things within you that you never even knew even exist, yo, that's the keeper right there. And I say that respectfully. Like, when somebody brings the best out of you, you don't fumble that. You don't. You only playing in your own face at the end, because when they walk away, they walking away for good. They not coming back. Once you disrespect them, abuse them, have controlling issues, use them, or whatever you put a name to your book in that toxic behavior way, or, you know, you gotta be careful how you treat people. And I say that respectfully. You gotta be careful how you treat people. Oh, wow. You gotta. You have to. Especially, you know, when you have a good, genuine person in your life. You never take their kindness for weakness. You know, regardless to what trauma they endured as a child going into adulthood, dealing with trauma on top of trauma, and they still know how to be kind and genuine and respectful to themselves and somebody else. You know how much energy that takes out of a person to be their transparent self for somebody without wearing a mask? To allow someone to come into their comfort zone without you trying to play in their face? Yo, they really gave you the benefit of the doubt. And you took advantage of the situation and played in their face. That's not cool. Not even a little bit. But when you come across somebody who can bring the best out of you, that things that you didn't even know was in tune with you, and this person is genuine, kind, respectful, and it's not wearing a mask when they trying to be in tune with you at the end of the day, yo, that energy hit different. And I say that respectfully. You know, regardless if it's a relationship or a friendship, or it don't matter what type of relationship it is at the end of the day. But when somebody sees good within you at the end of the day, and they don't have malicious intentions, like your thought process, loving your pockets, or your eyesight, or your freedom, you know, when you're not used to genuine, authentic people coming into your life, because you're so used to all that toxic behavior at the end of the day, there are genuine people out here that's willing to respect you for who you truly are, without trying to sidetrack you and allow you to try to brainwash you and all that weird stuff, or whatever that toxic behavior it is at the end of the day. They're not out here trying to play the manipulation game with you. There are genuine people out here that's willing to respect you for you truly are. So be careful. Be careful when you. Be careful how you treat people, man. For real, like be careful. Because when you least expect it, when God places somebody in your life at the right time to bring the best out of you, and you can bring the best out of them, that energy is different. You could be each other's peace. You should want to be around people who brings the best out of you. You know, genuine, authentic people. Y'all each other's peace. Like all that toxic behavior, that door is closed for a reason. God said no reopening. You moving forward to better days ahead. So when you tune into yourself, to respect your neighbor, when you understand the sun within the summit that God was patient with you today, because God allowed you to see another day for a reason. So tune into yourself the healthy way. You gotta reevaluate your thought process sometimes and say to yourself, you know what, I gotta heal. I gotta heal. And when it starts with healing, it starts with you. You can't have one foot in one door, one foot in another door. It would never make sense. It would never make sense. And you can't wear a mask when you tune in trying to heal yourself. And it's not gonna be easy. It's not. It's no need to hate on your neighbor because your neighbor's elevating, becoming their best self, vision of themselves, and they true to themselves without wearing a mask, and they tuned in because God got their back. And God got your back too, because God allowed you to see another day. God is patient with you too. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. But you got to stay true to yourself to understand that having patience within your process of showing up for yourself, it starts with you. And it would never be an overnight process. Never allow the enemy of hate in the skies to allow you to believe that when it starts with healing, it never be an overnight process. But you got to mean what you're saying, say what you mean, stay true to yourself. But it's on your timing. When it starts with trauma healing at the end of the day, it starts on your trauma when you're mentally ready. So protect your energy because not everybody's having a good time. But you're deserving of better days ahead. But you got to see that for yourself. Can't nobody allow you to see something that you can't see. And I say that respectfully. And when somebody could come into your life and bring the best out of you at the end of the day, that could just be having a small conversation. You just be saying certain things. You be around your thought process to yourself as well. You know, I'm having a conversation with somebody amongst myself, and I'm thinking about something. My thought process saying to myself is, God removed certain people out of my life for a reason, and brought the right people into my life for a reason. Look at how the conversations are now. You could be yourself. Not only do you be yourself, but look, you got more in common with people at the end of the day than you expected. When people try to push you away and say that you was doing too much, or they couldn't understand you because you was slow, retarded, stupid, dumb. No, they just wasn't on your vibrational level. It's called respect at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully because when you're on a certain vibrational level at the end of the day, when you in tune, you in tune. When you know, you know. Ain't no questions asked. Because when God's timing is right, God's time is going to always be right at the end of the day. No questions asked. And when you tune into God, you don't wear a mask. So trying to judge the child of God, at the end of the day, it's only playing your own face. Especially when that child of God don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards you and themselves and others around them. And yourself, it's called respect to stay in their lane. Like, come on. Continue to become your best self vision of yourself, child of God. You matter. You are worthy. Like, respectfully, you are. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is. If it's a situation, you know, or business-wise, family-wise, it don't matter. What's for you would be for you with no questions asked. Because you are genuinely loved by all the right people. And you are genuinely respected by all the right people. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. Protect your energy. They would try to psych you out your thought process, let alone your freedom, on your eyesight, in your pockets, to act like they so in tune with God and the whole entire time. They just trying to bring harm towards you. It's like your thought process, in your eyesight, and your freedom, in your pockets. Just because they gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because they overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people, and you're genuinely respected by all the right people. Never allow the enemy of hate in disguise or person with his attention to say you about your thought process, letting your freedom. Protect your energy because not everybody's ever your time. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. Love yourself with God's protection for every direction. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe week. Night, genuine love, respect. Love yourself.